And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go, and on the mound in this one, it's Sonny Gray. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants?
Oh, wow, what a stop. Nicely done for the out.
I know they called Ozzie Smith the wizard, but Nolan Arenado, he's a wizard over there at the hot corner. Seems like we see him make plays like this on a daily basis.
So now here's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering upstairs. 1 out, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Next offering is downstairs.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Fastball for a strike. And the count's even at 2. That smash towards center. Nice grab on the run. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher in this game, Tanner Bybee. What do you look for here?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Now this is in the air down the line. Kwan sprinting after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's the DH, Alec Burleson. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carried. Tattooed and gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
And that's hammered into right field, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at first, one away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And here is Brendan Donovan. Just missed. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. That one missed.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Top of the second, and now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Santana, a former All-Star. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He joined the team as a free agent. Gray back to work. And takes low for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Ground ball right side. Donovan. Over to first. And quickly one away in the second. Here's Lane Thomas now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one cutting but missing down low.
No strikes.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
That one fouled off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next to hit, Angel Martinez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
That's the ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball is outside. That to right. Walker gets under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. Stepping in, Lars Nootbaar. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That misses, and it's 1-1.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. And there's the strike. And the 0-1. And a foul ball. And there's a ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Nootbaar on at first. Nobody out. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel. Trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First and second, no outs. Herrera now at the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Victor Scott batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-2.
No ball,
Well,
2
we
strikes.
call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And ball 1. Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's an example of that without getting into the hit column. He saw a lot of pitches right there, and that can set your team up for success later in the game.
Win takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. 2 on, 2 outs. Next offering upstairs. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So they're all loaded up. Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Burleson. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Guardians nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium. New inning getting started. And now Will Brennan. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
0-2 is the count.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
And take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And that's way high. And that's ball one. Fastball for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one off the outside edge. That one inside. And that's ball 3. And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Fought off foul. That one hooked foul. Stays alive. Outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Naylor leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Walker gets under it. Snags it for the second out. Stephen Kwan will hit next. Grounded out his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And Arenado makes the catch. And that is that. 1 left for the Guardians. They're down 1-0. And we're back. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Cards showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And there's the automatic. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Come on, Nato. Let's go now. Base hit.
That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that. Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. Just off the inside edge. Swings through that one. First and second here, no outs. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Brennan pulls that one down. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch misses.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Just missed. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. Full count now.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be. Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And he chases that one. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 2 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in St. Louis, and now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. That's in there. 0-1. Just missed. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. And we are starting over. It's 1-1.
Pitchers hate going against Jose Ramirez because he tends to punish the baseball. This is just the latest example of it. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Carlos Santana, the next to hit. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Lane Thomas. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering is foul back. Outside low, 2-1. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Struck out looking his first time. Down and away for ball 1. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. And now here is Victor Scott. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-1. The pitch. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Tosses to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. First offering, and it just misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That's ball 2.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1 now.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it. He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And it drops in. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burles, runner on the go. Now fly ball to right center. Brennan sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's Contreras now. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Runner takes off. Sliced hard but foul. The changeup missing. Going to count 1 and 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One-two to Contreras. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Guardians 1. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. Flied to right his first time. Gray back to work. Very high with that one. 1-0.
You know, these Guardians being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Next offering misses down and away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now here is Will Brennan. Struck out swinging his first time. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Two outs. The shortstop takes the ball. That one hit to right. Walker sizes this one up, squeezes it, and that's the third out. Guardians lead 1, and our score remains 2-1. Here's Nolan Arenado. Arenado, multi-time All-Star, 33 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. Fastball for a strike. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that is downstairs. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And Nato is set down on strikes.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And that drops in for a strike. On the ground, and that's just foul. Not close with that one, and the count 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. And that one hit to first, and foul ball. And now it's filled up.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
One down, base is empty. Draws the walk there. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So We'll see how much longer they let him go.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Tanner Bybee departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Paul Sewald will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Man at first with one gone. Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Terocchio at second for 1. Over to first, safe. And now Jordan Walker. Just missed. Nootbaar off of first with 2 away. This to third. Ramirez. On to first. Inning over. A strong showing there from the Cleveland bullpen. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Guardians 1. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That misses off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one missed. Kyle Manzardo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one ripped. Way back there. Bangs off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
One out, runner at second. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at second. Way inside, and that hit him.
Perfect.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Activity in the bullpen. Matthew Liberator, the left-hander, up and throwing. Fernandez, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Two on, one out.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Hit on the ground, might be two. Here's Wynn for one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Guardians 1. Well, one-run game. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. He is struck out, and he is walked. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Cardinals really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Pulls that one foul.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one way inside.
2 strike.
And they'll do it again. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Redbirds down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Fernandez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here comes Lane Thomas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball is outside. That one at the knees for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that one misses up and in. 3-1 now.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Oh, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Contreras. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
With the tying run at second, here in the top half of inning number 7. He goes down looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ryan Fernandez won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Matthew Liberatore on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Naylor. That's through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner takes off, and that is out of play. Off the mark there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Andrew Walters.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the DH, Alec Burleson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Now
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Hunter Gaddis appears to be getting loose. Smith also throwing.
Hey.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at-bat to watch.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. First pitch just misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Foul ball. And that just misses.
Greenfield.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. Ball one there. That one misses, and the count is 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Next pitch is outside.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Donovan stands in now and watches strike one. Out to center. Thomas has a beat on it. And that is that. So 1 left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Pinch hitter coming on, Daniel Schneemann.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That one down the line. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 in this one. And that misses. Ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Headed towards the corner. Walker hustling after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 away now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Manzardo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Off the mark there. And that is ball one. And that one is inside. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Guardians fail to score. And they trail it here 2-1. Hunter Gaddis into the game. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. 1 for 3. First offering misses badly for ball one. Gaddis measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Santana. He steps on the bag. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. That one outside. Ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Tim Herron, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Kwan makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Two down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and he just misses. This one in the air, center field. Thomas makes the catch, inning over. So they turn to their closer, Ryan Helsley.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
that one at triple digits. Oh, that got him.
That ball got him.
And that'll put the tying run on base to start the inning. No outs, runner at first. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Pickoff throw. Ramirez back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got it! And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Ball 1.
There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. That misses, and a count 2-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So the tying run at second.
3-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Angel Martinez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him swinging for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Last out for the Guardians in this one. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Angel Martinez. Trying to deliver as the hero. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. And that one upstairs, ball one. Just missed. That's out to center field. Diving, and he can't make the play. The run comes in to score from second. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Curveball over for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And now 1-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. JoJo Romero getting loose out there. Leahy, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 1-2.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's a little high.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Bo Naylor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Fights it off, he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Go-ahead run is at third. Bo Naylor getting ready to hit. A little bit high, and it's 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
That's ball 2.
And that one fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Thank you.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. Ground ball to the right side. Contreras steps on the bag. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. 2-2 game. So now a pinch hitter, Michael Ciani.
One big swing could end it, but I'm sure he's just looking to find a way on base, get something started.
New pitcher on now, Cade Smith. Fastball for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. And the sweeper misses for a ball. And now the count is even.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
So digging in, Mason Wynn. And that's through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Emmanuel Clase, the closer, is getting loose. Heron getting loose as well. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
At the plate, Alec Burleson. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. The other way, and that's just foul. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And that's in the dirt. That one the other way. Sends it across to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. New pitcher for the Cardinals, JoJo Romero.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Grounded out his first time up. That just misses. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Stephen Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. That one almost got him.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The lefty, the 1-0. Lifted in the air, right center field. Walker gets under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Trying to take the lead in the late going. Can't blame them, but the defense was having none of that. Close play at the dish. The tag applied just in time, and we'll push on with a tie ball game.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Smith back to work. Pitch misses. 1-0. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
In the dirt, runner holds, and it's a full count. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
First and second, no outs. Nolan Arenado now at the plate. And that one is inside ball 1. Swings and misses, and it's 1-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next pitch is outside. Into center. Thomas tracks it down for the out.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
So up next, Brendan Donovan. With the winning run at second, the outfield has moved in to try to cut down the run on a base hit. And that is out of play. Two on, 1 out. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. And that one upstairs. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out.
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He made him pay for that.